The federal government pledges to improve transportation modes as a way of cutting cost of production and enhancing the ease of doing business in the country. This was made known by the Minister of Transportation, Right Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amechi, at the 16th edition of the National Council on Transportation (NCT) with the theme Sustainable Transportation Panacea for National Development, held in Kano from Monday 6th and Friday 10th September 2021. Amechi at the conference calls on stakeholders to deploy ways of attracting private investors to the transportation sector. Also, the minister says Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency (NIMASA) mandate is not to generate revenue. He said the mandate of the agency was to act as a regulator of maritime safety and security.
It gives me a great pleasure to speak at the occasion of the 2021 16th National Council on Transportation, going at the prestigious coronation hall, the K1 coronation hall. We are in the Crystal Hotel here, Crystal Palace. In Kano State, I agree with you that Kano is the center of commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be aware that transportation is an essential part of our everyday life and is central to sustainable development of the nation, as it enables access to employment, business, education, health services, and social interaction. The prosperity and well-being of the developing and developed world are inseparably linked to transport. As such, President Muhammad Buhari has made issues relating to transportation as one of the topmost priorities of his administration. I know that most of you don't know that the movement of crude oil from point A to point B is by transportation. How many of you know that transportation also occurs in the pipeline? You will be recalled that the aviation sector was part of the Federal Ministry of Transportation at the 2017 15th National Council on Transportation here in Sokoto State. Worthy to note is that the Federal Ministry of Transportation was emerged in 2019 to enhance efficiency and effectiveness of the sectors. In this wise, the ministry now supervises activities in the rail, maritime, inland waterways, and roads administration subsectors of the economy. Apart from the merging of the ministry after the preceding council meeting in 2017, a lot of transformation have been made in the sector of, namely, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria commissioned Warri at the rail line for commercial activities on the 7th September 2020. So we are grateful to all of you in the rail sector. He equally commissioned on the 6th of June 2021, Mr. President commissioned for commercial activities the Lagos-Ibadan double standard gauge line. We have also shown that gratitude to all of you who work in the railway department. The Vice President did the groundbreaking of the wagon assembly in Kajola. Work is progressing in Kajola. Port Harcourt-Maiduguri was also done by the President, that's Port Harcourt-Maiduguri rail line. Kano-Maradi was also done by the President, and Kano-Kaduna has also done the groundbreaking ceremony. We are aware that the President did the groundbreaking ceremony of the Ministry of Transportation in Katsina. This has to do with MPA. That the electronic call-off system was introduced to improve the gridlock, and I think they need to do more, whoever is using the MPA of MPA. The MPA also converted the Lily Pond container terminal to a vehicle transit area for ease of cargo evaluation. MPA also concluded everything concerning the deep sea ports in Lekki. We have a battle there, and I hope MPA will follow closely. The reason being that we told them they must finish next year. They are debating that now with us, and I've told them by December next year we want to commission the Lekki deep sea port. So it's up to the MPA to follow. So, the same period, NIMASA has taken delivery of key assets of the Deep Blue project, and that's a bit of improvement in NIMASA. See, until we leave, all of you who work in government, don't bother what they say now. When we go, they will say different things. They will know that all of you work extremely hard to achieve what you achieve. And on issue of safety, and security in our waterways. It may not be the best, but there's huge improvement in security of our waterways and safety. And the matter appears to have changed focus from just giving contracts to being a regulatory authority. So when people put the matter under pressure, even though I've seen their record that they have also improved financially, when people put the matter under pressure, they must make money. Make money for what? Because the matter actually is a regulatory authority, not for them to go away for money. The people that should make money, and they must hear it as NPA, right? So we are grateful that the matter, under the headship of the Director of Maritime Safety, have achieved, they've received 2 special mission vessels. They have 17 fast interceptor boats, 2 unmanned air vehicles, 16 armored vehicles, and to complete the first phase of asset delivery for the project, 2 special mission aircrafts and 3 special mission helicopters. They've all been delivered to the master. There's a bit of improvement in the water. They need to do more, not just for them to improve the security of the water, but to sustain that security. We are aware that the rich men who make business out of the water will not allow them to do their responsibility, but you must fight back and protect your responsibility. The ministry has completed the National Freight Office in Dena in Sokoto as a pilot scheme, and is ready to take off for takeoff. While those at Jibia and the local are advanced stages of completion. Which department is this? Land transport, right? Yes. The ministry has also recently inaugurated an international high-level steering committee with private sector to provide leadership oversight for the execution of the road transport transformation program. Finally, going by the theme of this year's council meeting, sustainable transportation, a Panacea for national development, I'm confident that at the end of this meeting, adopt resolutions aimed at enhancing the sustainability of the transportation sector of our nation. And I wish to thank you for.
On his part, Governor Abdullahi Umaru Ganduje of Kano State says his administration has developed a transport policy which, after implementation, will improve transport sector performance and attract private investment. Governor Ganduje, represented by his deputy Alhaji Nasiru Gawuna, says under this reform, a new transport authority will soon be established to regulate and manage the transport system in the state. According to him, transportation is one of the major factors required for sustainable socio-economic development, adding that this, therefore, warrants convening formal discussions on the sector to harvest practical recommendations that can improve it for better operation.
This meeting has come at the right time when the sector is on the road to recovery from the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, which adversely affected its performance in recent time. Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, transport has now become essential for our economic activities and social life. It greatly affects every one of us who uses transport service either regularly or occasionally for different purposes. It is also one of the major factors required for sustainable socio-economic development. These therefore warrant convening formal discussions on the sector to harvest practical recommendations that can improve it for better operations. I am greatly impressed by the selection of the theme of this year's Council of Transportation meeting, that is Sustainable Transportation, a Panacea for National Development. The theme gives me the impression that we are on the path of overcoming national development challenges. This is based on the fact that transport industry is one promising sector that, if exploited optimally, will no doubt stimulate the needed economic transformation in our country. Esteemed participants, my intention is not to make a long address today, but to welcome you all to Kano State. In doing so, I feel it is appropriate to use the opportunity to give you a brief account of the transport system in Kano State and to share with you our effort to improve the sector as well as challenges we face in developing and sustaining the system in the state. Kano State is the most populated state in Nigeria, I stand to be corrected, with an estimated population of over 15 million people. The transport system in Kano is generally road-based, with high number of private car ownership, taxi, mini trucks, and buses. This definitely poses a serious transport challenges, resulting in some degree of traffic jam and avoidable accidents on the roads. However, this is not unconnected with the high quantum of commercial activities taking place in the state, being the commercial nerve center of northern Nigeria and some neighboring countries. Cognizance to these challenges, our administration invests huge resources in provision of the necessary transport infrastructure in order to meet the growth in traffic demand. This can be attested from the little we have done, the likes of the Dengi interchange at the Zaria Road, Dr. Aminu Al-Hassan Tata flyover at the Murtala Mohammed Way, Sabongari, Tijani Hashim underpass in Kobarua, among others, are examples of the strategic investments we made in the sector. Honorable Minister, distinguished participants, plan is now at advanced stage to begin the construction of the proposed Muhammadu Buhari multi-layered flyover at the ever-busy NNPC mega station roundabout in Motor area. Our proposed light rail project is also ongoing and will soon reach construction stage after the completion of the loan processing documentations. Similarly, we are investing in a high-capacity bus mass transit system that will eventually be upgraded to the bus rapid transit system, that's the BRT. By the special grace of God, the Janguza Yankura Jogana corridor, which is one of the corridors that we're proposing, and the pilot bus mass transit, under the pilot bus mass transit will take up in the next couple of months. In our effort to ensure the safety of lives of road users, we have introduced a computerized vehicle inspection system in the state, that is the CVIS. The service is a technological innovation designed to reduce road traffic crashes and fatality among automobile operators and commuters flying our roads. These efforts have helped tremendously in sanitizing traffic flow, improved commercial activities in the state, and accorded the metropolis a modern outlook akin to what is obtained in advanced countries. I'm sure the participants of this historic meeting will prove me right on this assertion. Before concluding my remarks, I would like to inform the participants of this meeting that that Kano State government has developed the transport policy, which after implementation will improve the sector performance and attract private investment. Under this reform, a new transport authority will soon be established to regulate and manage the entire transport system in the state.
Dayo Lujuwo reporting for Aspheric TV.